Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well, having a really great day. This video, I just want to go through my thoughts, opinions, and just perspectives of what I've been seeing regarding Kaspa mining over the past month. Just kind of giving you guys the state of Kaspa mining right now, and regarding, I guess, new ASIC miners like the KS5L, which was just announced, talking about the KA Box, which you guys may have seen a video of me already doing the unboxing of that. And just a few other things regarding Kaspa mining right now, like what is the current block reward, tied in with the, Kaspa Emissions schedule. Where are we right now in the Kaspa Emissions schedule, as well as correlating with that, the network hash rate, which continues to climb considerably. And that's going to go in line with the profitability and also the yields for those that care about, right now, for all these different types of Kaspa miners that are out in the market right now. They're still making a pretty penny, but how much longer is this going to last? Well, that's really going to depend on Kaspa's price, how much more hardware is going to come online, difficulty, and yeah, all that stuff. But there's a few other things I wanted to give my thoughts on. There's a few other kheavyhash coins that have been coming out and being a little bit more prominent, kind of alleviating some of that hash rate away from Kaspa in a sense. Some other things I want to talk about in this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's go. Okay, so let's start first with Kaspa's price. All right, so over the course of the month, it has been going down from around 17 17 cents over the past month down to 13 cents now. Now, whether or not this is a falling wedge, I am not a trader, and people have told me that this is a bullish pattern. Whether that's true or not financial advice, but I just wanted to put that out there. I thought that was an interesting take regarding, Kaspa's chart here. This is a falling wedge, and if that's a bullish pattern, well, that looks to be pretty good. But who knows? Who knows? Not trying to give anyone advice here, but that's just something I heard from a bunch of trading friends. But as well, I guess the positive scenario is, if we are on the brink of the bull run here, with, Bitcoin continuing to climb, or was climbing, looks like we're going down as of recording this video. But, if it continues to climb over time here, then if that correlates to the altcoin season coming thereafter, I think Kaspa could do very well. But who knows? We'll see how it goes later on. Right now, Kaspa is also 45th place right now, with a market cap of over $3 billion. So that's pretty crazy. So year to date though, Kaspa has been up over 17%. Okay, year to date. 90 days, past 90 days, 15% up, 60 days, 33% up. But the past 30 days here, down 23%, 11%, 3%, 24 hours. So that's what correlates over the past month here, with Kaspa going down in price. Whether or not this is sell pressure, people getting out. Looking at the top addresses on cas.fyi, you can see here over the past 30 days, the whales, there's -12 here, in which I guess 12 whales have sold between 10 million to 100 million Kaspa. So whether or not they probably moved down to shark or dolphin, whatever, depending how much they sold. Looks like the past 7 days we lost a whale, but looks like positively though, over the course of 30 days, there's been a lot of people who have been garnering some Kaspa, 1 to 10K, octopuses, fish, you guys can see here. So all positive news here regarding people wanting to accumulate Kaspa, I guess, over the past 30 days. But whether or not these whales are, these could be exchanges, right? I guess Aquaman was, I think, MEXC at one point, some exchange. You can normally tell here. Gate.io is the biggest Kaspa holder right now on the exchange. MEXC is the second top wallet for Kaspa. You can see Uphold. MEXC has another one here. Okay, so actually, in a sense, if you combined this wallet and this wallet, MEXC would be the biggest. Yes, they would be at the top. So I know at one point they were Aquaman, right? 1 billion to 10 billion Kaspa. So that could have been, that probably was them, MEXC exchange. Anyways, going along, guys, let's talk about ASIC miners now. All right, so the hot topic, as I guess I am a crypto mining channel specifically, there is a new Iceriver model called the KS5L. Actually, I go with the Iceriver website, which is already sold out. It was released, I think, 2 days ago as of recording this video. It was during the weekend, so I didn't make a video then, but It's April 1st right now as of recording. You guys will see this video the next day, but it's already sold out. Iceriver KS5L, $12.99, $13,000. Okay, so 12 terahash at around 3,400 watts. So how efficient is this model? Well, it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's 2 times worse efficient against the Bitmain KS5 and KS5 Pro, as you guys can see here. The price though, okay, it does seem to be competitive though versus the Bitmain KS5. So whether or not, you can buy 2 of these KS5Ls for the price of 1 KS5 Pro or KS5, you can get 24, terahash or 24,000 gigahash versus, 21, but you're going to be using double the power. Okay, because of the efficiency here, you guys can see the Bitmain one is a lot more efficient. But also another thing to consider, Iceriver doesn't really have a great track record regarding their, I guess, quality control. Okay, there's been, you guys know, I had a KS3M, which I do want to update you guys on my KS3M here, which once I hit $9,000, including electric, I'm going to be giving this KS3M away. We're going to do some fun theoretical math on the total amount of Kaspa that I've mined thus far. We'll come back to this. But going back to, okay, KS5L. So the efficiency is not as good as the KS5, but looking at a bunch of other models here, okay, Goldshell, a KA Box, right, came out 2-3 weeks ago, but it sold out that day. When this came out, which was announced on Twitter, okay, and also if you go to the official Goldshell website, there's no announcement here of the KA Box. And when you go to shop, it doesn't show up here because it's on its own web page, which I had to get from their X account, Goldshell Miner. So I clicked on that link and it brought me to here, right? Which is, it says you cannot add the Goldshell KA Box cart because its product is out of stock. Out of stock everywhere. Even Crypto Miner Bros, it's out of stock here, $17.99. Goldshell $16.49. So people are buying these. All right, people are buying these. I have already tested the KA Box, and I did have an issue though. Whether or not it's an issue or not, I think the temperature of these things, if you are in a hotter environment, I would be very wary and I would try to add another fan to it somehow. I don't know, just keep it cool, because 82 to 86, degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit, is quite hot for a little machine like this. So just beware, okay? And actually, the meter box hit me up. He is going to create a solution to make, a shroud for this. So I thought, that would be really cool. Once I get that, I'll make a video about that, okay, to keep it a lot cooler. But I also got in contact with Goldshell James. I messaged him that, this thing's running pretty hot. Is there any way we can change the fan speeds? And he said, yes, they're working on that right now. Thank you for the info. And, they're going to see if they can open up the fan control for the KA Box, because I initially can't do that in the web GUI right now. So anyways, though, going back here, okay, this list, right? Looking at the efficiency, you guys can see, so KS5L 0.28, KA Box 0.33, KS0 Pro, all right, 0.5. And the reason why I highlighted these 3 is because these, I would say, are kind of still prominent these days, right? The Bitmain KS3 and Iceriver KS3, they're already out of stock. Nobody can buy them. The IB-Link BMK Max, same thing, already out of stock. Nobody can buy these. Windminer is trash. I wouldn't recommend anyone to buy it. Their quality assurance, their quality control is really bad. Okay, mineshop.eu, Guntis had 2 of them and they broke down. So highly recommend no one to buy the Windminer K9. But is Iceriver going to turn face and have the KS5L to have a little bit better quality control? I don't know. Hopefully they'll have better thermal paste. I highly doubt that. Probably going to have to re-thermal paste the KS5L. We'll see. I am trying to work on getting one of these for review. So we'll see about that. So, but the decision now for people maybe trying to buy these things, which obviously KA Box is sold out, the KS Pro is sold out, KS5L is sold out, so no one can buy them. But anyways, just looking at the fact that the dollar per gigahash here, okay, as of right now, I did update a lot of these prices here. Okay, so looking at the KS5L, it is one of the best, okay, dollar per gigahash ASICs out there. So the number that's lower, okay, like the dollar value, as it's lower per gigahash, it means that you'll be able to pay it off faster in a sense. Okay, the amount that you're spending on an ASIC miner, because the amount of hash rate you're getting versus the dollar, you're able to basically ROI or break even faster on this. Okay, so you may notice though, I have a KS0 Pro PB Farmer OC here. So if you do overclock this to 360 gigahash, you can see though, this dollar per gigahash is actually a lot better on the KS0 Pro. Now this was a pretty popular, I guess, argument, or I don't know, just a situation where people were deciding, should I get the KS0 Pro or the KA Box? The KA Box in of itself is a pretty cool unit. 400 watts, 1.18, 1.2 terahash, right? It's pretty cool. A lot better than the KS1, right? The KS1 is, well, no one can get these anymore. But anyways, just looking at the KA Box, right? It's a lot smaller footprint, 400 watts. You know, you can run it at 110 if you wanted, but I highly recommend, again, getting like some cooling solution for it because it can get pretty hot. So the dollar per gigahash is a little bit higher. All right, so paying it off would take a little bit longer versus, let's say, a KS5L, if you can get your hands on it, okay? Anyways, stay tuned. I have a KS0 Pro, like the commemorative one. I am planning on overclocking it because I have already done all the mods to it, the copper heat sinks, the thermal paste, the thermal pads, 1.5 mil thermal pads, and as well as the shroud, and I have a Noctua fan, 110 CFM, 3K RPM fan on it. And it's cooling it really well. It's really good, but I'm very curious to know if it's going to work with the Veteran Miner metal barrel plug and also doing PB Farmer's overclock. So stay tuned for that video. I'm going to do that real soon. All right, so that's a little bit regarding, I guess, some new ASIC miners out recently, KA Box and the Iceriver KS5L. I wonder if this is going to be overclockable or not. I don't think so. Kind of similar to the KS3L that was out for a short time. But let me know what you guys think about that. All right, going along. So Kaspa Mining, profitability-wise, has been generally good. It's still up there in the double digits for, I guess, the big boy miners like the KS3, you know, KS5, which is over $140, $150 still. You know, these miners still are making pretty decent amount of money. KS3M, this one's been around for, I'd say, 5 months now. And I have one, right, which I'm keeping track of since January 7th. All right, it's now April 1st. So it's been a good, 3 months since I've been mining with this thing. This thing has already earned back $4,200 or $4,300 roughly, or 32,527 Kaspa, which I'm holding, by the way, because I believe that Kaspa will price appreciate in the future, not financial advice. And so this KS3M that I have here, mining by itself to its own address, and as you know, I did replace the thermal paste on this guy already. Most of you guys know. I plan on giving this away. All right, once I hit that $9,000 mark, all right, including the electricity, which we'll calculate, you know, when I do that giveaway. This amount of Kaspa that I've mined thus far, okay, which I'm holding, okay, I want to see how long it could theoretically pay itself back. All right, this is going to be totally dependent on the price of Kaspa, if it's going to go up or not. All right, so how much I have here, okay, let me go to CoinGecko. Okay, so now that Kaspa's price is down, probably not a good time to look at this as the price is down, but just we can do some theoretical math here. Okay, so Kaspa, I have about $4,300 worth. All right, so what if, this is just a what if Kaspa goes up, you know, higher in price later down the road. So how many more months do you guys think it'll take me to break even on this, you know, $9,000 KS3M back in the beginning of January? All right, which thank you to Coin Mining Central who sent that to me and I'm doing the giveaway for. So let's do some fun math here. So 32,527 Kaspa I have right now mined with this thing since January 7th. If I times this by not 13 cents, we already did that, so it's about $4,300. What if I times it by, let's say, what if Kaspa went to 20 cents? Let's just do some realistic thing here. Okay, so the current bag I have would then be worth 6,500. All right. But what if, you know, Kaspa went to 30 cents? Oh, all right, we're getting, I think this would be break even, including electric, 9,700. Okay, so if the price of Kaspa tomorrow went up to 30 cents, I would be able to break even on this and give it away. But I'm still thinking it's probably going to be a couple months, maybe 8 months, less than 8 months to a year away until I hit break even. Maybe sooner. I don't know. But just giving you guys that theoretical there, right? But another thing, what if Kaspa went to $1? That would be $32,527, right? Each Kaspa, right? Because I have mined this much thus far. And so what if, right? All these what ifs, that's why I'm doing this theoretical test here, actual test of how long, like how many months or years it could take to pay off this KS3M, all right? The this model right here, KS3M, 6 terahash, 3,400 watts, $7,000 now, but it's sold out. No one can buy these. At the time when I got it, it was $9,000. Okay, but so far, you know, a little bit less than halfway there, which is pretty good after 3 months. So, you know, breaking even on it, I think is going to come pretty soon. All right, so that's that one. Now, going along, guys, talking about the Kaspa emissions schedule. Where are we now in the Kaspa emissions schedule? So looking at the Kaspa Explorer, just looking at the block reward currently, and how much Kaspa has total mined right now on the network is 80%. 80.84% of Kaspa has been total mined thus far. Just reading that blows my mind. And looking at how the network hash rate is out, looking at how many of these, you know, potentially how many of these miners that are out in the wild right now, how much money people have poured into Kaspa mining when Kaspa is already 80% mined. That is mind-blowing. So I guess fundamentally with Bitcoin as well in their white paper, right, with Kaspa, supply and demand, you know, when you are reducing the block reward, that in a sense is supposed to push up the demand and also then increase the price of in turn increase the price. So I mean, that's supposed to happen. Is that going to happen? I don't know. Well, we'll see. If you believe in Kaspa, you believe in the fundamentals, Kaspa solving the trilemma, whether or not you believe in that, that's the goal right there. That's the reason. Block reward right now is 123.47 Kaspa. So where are we right now in the Kaspa emissions schedule? All right, so 123.47. We go down here. We are in the second chromatic phase year. All right, with 80% of Kaspa mined, we are now here. March 7th was when the block reward turned to 123 from 130 to 123 Kaspa per second. Okay, it's not per block. I keep mixing that up. So it's every second. There could be multiple blocks. All right, I just want to put that out there, but it's per second in which right now 123 Kaspa per second is being put out. There could be multiple blocks, but it's per second here. So next block though, the next reward reduction is going to be, which is about 5.6% every month. Okay, is April 7th, 2024. Okay, so it happens every month. There is a reduction, 5.6%, another 5.6% reduction, another 5.6. You guys can see here, it is going down and down and down, right? We're going to be having less and less and less. So there's like, you know, diminishing returns here as more and more of these ASIC miners coming online, as more of these models, right? You know, in terms of, you know, let's go in efficiency, is going to be, oh, let's go here. Okay, so as more big boy ASIC miners like KS5, the monster, 21 terahash model, who knows how many Bitmain can produce here, right? I'm sure they can produce, you know, hundreds, if not thousands of these. It's going to bring up the network hash rate incredibly. Now, who is spending 35,000, 33,000 on these ASIC miners? Not me. I don't have that kind of money. I know most of you guys here watching probably don't have that kind of money, but there are people out there who are obviously whales, have millions of dollars, who are going to buy these things, and you know they are probably doing it because they, one, believe in Kaspa, two, you know, in a sense, you know, business wise, you can depreciate this hardware. If you have other sources of income, this could be a very good way to, you know, lower your taxes in a sense. Not financial advice. I'm not a tax professional, but I'm just speaking out of my head here from what I've heard from people, you know, that are doing crypto mining as a business, such as myself, right? I do all that as well. Any crypto miners that I buy or, you know, all that kind of stuff, I'm able to depreciate on my taxes, help lower the taxes that I have to pay. But anyways, going along, okay, so this is quite insane that right now we are hovering over 194 petahash. Yeah, it looks like we've gone down a little bit, but I think that's to be expected because potentially, you know, maybe Iceriver is now packaging up the KS5Ls, or, you know, Bitmain's been shipping out the KS5 Pros. So a bit of hash rate is coming off the table there. Similar, also Goldshell shipping out the KA boxes now. I just received one. I did a video on that. You guys saw already. But it's, you know, it's crazy. It's just insane. I wonder how much more the network hash rate for Kaspa is going to continue to climb. You know, with Iceriver KS5L, they did announce that shipping is end of this month, or beginning of April 15th to end of April, probably beginning of May, that these will be shipped out. So, you know, not sure how many of these are going to be shipped out, how many they've sold. They've already sold out. So that right there is a good indication that, you know, the demand for these ASIC miners are already there, are still there. KA Box sold out that day. It sold out within the span of a couple minutes, right? When they announced it on Twitter, instantly sold out. The KS5L sold out. You know, these things, people are mining these like crazy, right? So as of right now, though, just looking at profitability, right? You know, the KA box, for instance, is making about $8 a day, but the yield is 64 Kaspa a day. Man, you guys remember when the KS0 Pro was making like, I think over 1,000, yielding over 1,000 Kaspa a day for those that bought like the first batches? That's crazy. And now we got like this KA box, which is, you know, almost $2,000, you know, yielding 64 Kaspa a day. In a sense, you can think like, oh, this thing's making, in a sense, if you believe Kaspa is going to go to $1, it's like you're mining $64 a day if you're holding the Kaspa, that is. This is probably a good segue into these other coins now. You guys are probably seeing, oh, the KA box can mine Sedra or on NiceHash or Bugna. Okay, such a funny name. There are now a few, it's been for a while, for past couple of months, or past couple of month or two. Sedra coin, Bugna just came out recently. I would say these coins here, they are available to mine on your Iceriver ASICs, your Kaspa ASICs, okay? This has been interesting because it's helping, in a sense, alleviate some of the hash rate on Kaspa, okay? So looking at how much hash rate right now, it says 196 petahash on Kaspa, but we got 3.96 petahash on Sedra coin. Isn't that crazy? A good, what is this? Let's say 2.5%. I'm just paper math in my head. Is this 2.5% of the Kaspa Network hash rate? You know, a good 4 petahash here on Sedra coin. And then we got Bugna, all right, a good 1.78 petahash on Bugna. So maybe a good 1% of the Kaspa Network hash rate, roughly, is now mining Bugna, which is, you know, it's not as profitable, but it is, in a sense, like maybe $1 less than mining Kaspa. So, you know, it's interesting that, is Kaspa mining going to be a bit more, I would say, lucrative, because are there going to be more kheavyhash coins coming out to help alleviate and spread out the hash rate out of Kaspa? You know, I thought that that's actually pretty interesting. So as we are now heading into, you know, it's like with Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin has a lot of other, you know, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Digibyte, you know, other SHA-256 algorithms that can mine with your S21, S19, right? It's just like that. So it's just with Kaspa here, right? We're now seeing a few other coins that are coming up and helping to alleviate some of the hash rate here, and, you know, maybe helping also the profitability, right? In a sense, it's looking pretty good, but it's all going to depend how many more of these ASIC miners are going to come out on the network, right? For, you know, the Bitmain KS5, the KS5L. I don't know how many of these were sold on the market, because you guys can see it's sold out on their website already. So yeah, that sold out within less than a day for sure, because I when I saw this come out, I was like, okay, this is going to be one that people are going to buy because of the essentially the efficiency, which is not bad. It is 2 times worse than the KS5, but it beats everything else. But and of course, in terms of the dollar per gigahash, it's up there. It's priced competitively very well, okay, compared to all the other models. And yeah, so in terms of getting your money back, this looks to be pretty good. Looks to be pretty good. Okay. All right, guys. So that's enough of that. I'm just giving you guys some of my thoughts and insights on this thing here with other kheavyhash coins coming out. Maybe, you know, it would be nice if there's a few more coming out over time, and, you know, all these ASICs won't become bricks, because, you know, tons of people have spent thousands upon thousands of dollars on these things. I'm not saying Kaspa is going to fail. I think Kaspa will probably do very well. Not financial advice, but we're going to see as time goes on here. And if we're in the brink of the bull run, it bodes very well. It's probably going to bode well for Kaspa Miner, for those that are mining Kaspa right now, or even buying Kaspa. We'll see. We'll see how that goes if Bitcoin is on the brink of the bull run here. Okay, last thing I want to talk about, guys. So I am going to overclock my KS0 Pro. I'm going to do a specific video on this. I'm going to be using PB Farmer's overclock. Okay, here it is. I'll just show it right here. I'll have a link down below. But they do support all the other KS0s, KS1, KS2, KS3, KS3M. But on my KS0 Pro, I'm using the veteran miner cable. So I'm going to be very mindful about how I got to watch the temperatures. We're going to watch just everything. I have the heat thermal gun to watch that. So anyways, I just wanted to do a little bit there for this, and fun times ahead. And that's it, guys. I think that's kind of like the state of the union for Kaspa mining. I mean, yeah, it's been an insane time. It's been an insane year, past year, since the, you know, Iceriver started coming out, and Kaspa mining is still profitable to this day. It's not like, you know, a lot of people like to refer the Cadena ASICs, like when the Cadena ASIC came out, the profitability only lasted like 3 weeks, but it's been a year. And we've still seeing double digit, triple digit, you know, profit numbers off these ASIC miners, and it's still looking pretty good if you believe Kaspa is gonna go much higher, right? That's really the end goal here, okay? And it's looking like, if this is, you know, whatever people have been saying to me, if this is a falling wedge and it's a bullish pattern, time will tell. I'll keep you guys updated, right? If this is going to be something that is going to be a positive thing for Kaspa or not. So if anyone's taking that risk to buy these ASIC miners, that's the risk you're willing to take. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And if you guys are interested, they're sold out anyway. If you guys are going to buy on Iceriver.io, I do have a coupon code RedPanda. You get 2.5% off. If you're going to buy from CryptoMinerBros.com, use code RedPanda, you'll get $50 off each ASIC miner if you decide. All right, that's it, my friends. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Peace out.